Hold tight. Bitcoin forming a symmetrical triangle on the 4-hour charts. Liquidity is surging. Stacks are up top for massive grab. I swear on my Tims, we are ready for a potential 20% pump. Stick around because this is a trade you're not going to want to miss. Welcome back, Crypto Crew. It's your boy Tom here. Please give us a like. Make sure you hit subscribe if you haven't already. And make sure you follow us on X, where we talk about Bitcoin and crypto all day, every day. Today, we're breaking down Bitcoin symmetrical triangle. I'm going to explain that to you. It's on the 4-hour charts. Let's get into it right away. Okay, Bitcoin's been coiling in a symmetrical triangle in the 4-hour time frame. So let's look at this, okay? This is exactly what I mean for that. For you guys that are kind of like new to this, we're looking at a supply point. We're looking connecting at another supply point, and basically we're getting our triangle, okay, that the marketplace is trading in right now. Now, the first thing that needs to happen, okay, is you need to break out of that small little triangle and then attack an upper level. We're going to get into that in a second, all right? So what's going on in a symmetrical triangle, all right, is that the price, let me just do it one more time for you guys. Let me put that top up there like that. And the price basically is getting squeezed tighter and tighter, okay? Now, we did have bearish divergence here, all right? But if you notice, it's holding. The level is holding. It's bouncing off of it. So eventually, this is going to actually turn up as well and break the bearish divergence that we got on the 4-hour chart. This is complete. You know, we're looking into the future. We're projecting the break of that small symmetrical, this tight trend line right here that we have. I should actually keep it up, but I just don't want to. I want to keep my charts clean. But that's the point that we really need to break right there. So price is squeezing tighter. Liquidity is piling up on the top side. Right here, we could see the liquidation heat map. It's right there. Okay. And this tells us the market's gearing up for a breakout. Now, this is what we're saying right now. We're saying that we need to get through. All right. Let me get my brush here. We need to break through this triangle right here. Okay, this would be perfect. We need to break through this, come up through the 86, use the 86 or slightly lower as support, and zoom right up. And we got to get that through that 91 level that we have, that I have up here that I've been talking about. But once that happens, we're clear, man. We're starting to move, and we'll probably see quickly 97, 98, 100,000. Okay, so this tells us the market's gearing up for a breakout. History shows that these patterns often resolve to the upside when the liquidity is stacked up top like that. Now, what's the key levels to watch? Bitcoin's got to break through this level right here, what we just said. Okay, it's got to smash through this level, and then it's got to get above that 87,000, 86,000 level, okay? And once it does, we're looking at a potential move on a break of 91,000 of 20% higher, okay? 20% higher. That's possibly tagging 100,000, 102,000, okay? Now, let me go on to a little bit of a longer term chart right here, and I want to show you something here. This is pretty cool, all right? We're talking about EMA ribbons right now. Right now, Bitcoin's holding strong above the EMA ribbons, confirming the overall bullish trend. This is huge, especially since we've been carving out a falling wedge pattern over the last few weeks. We've been talking about that falling wedge. If you haven't seen that falling wedge, go back to one of our previous videos. We pointed out that, you know, that is a bullish pattern, and it's all there for you. Okay, so now I'm not talking hooey. Okay, it's there. Anyway, it's huge since we've been carving out the falling wedge pattern over the last few weeks. It's a classic bullish setup. The downward price action, it's just noise. Okay, it's just noise. The trend is our friend as long as it doesn't bend, and it's screaming upward right now. So let's talk about this. Since we're here, let's talk about the bigger picture. All right, we are 360 days post halving. Okay, so what does that mean exactly? For those of you that are new to Bitcoin or crypto, Bitcoin halving occurs every 4 years. It cuts the supply of Bitcoin entering the market in half. Okay, it reduces selling pressure from miners and historically sparks massive bull runs. So we are, we are into this only right now. We're only into it 360 days. All right. So here we are right now. So what this is, this points to historical cycles. The real top of the market hits usually around post 540 post halving days. That's 180 days from now. If history repeats, we're nowhere near the peak. You're not late to the party. The ladies just started dancing and the music just started. So hang on tight. We got Bitcoin breaking out, hopefully, past 87,000 soon. And the halving cycle suggests we could see prices way higher by mid 2026. So stack and hold tight. Okay, let's zoom out a little bit. It's not just Bitcoin that we're talking about here. We're actually also looking at the altcoin market. Let's look at Ethereum. Things are looking juicy. Ethereum is sitting right around what, 1,600 right now. It's a crazy low valuation. If the SEC greenlights stacking for Ethereum ETFs, we could see a flood of institutional money. That's a game changer, potentially pushing Ethereum to 2,500 or higher. I should really go higher. And I want to point you to this, okay? Aside from the M2, I want you to see, look at this. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, now holds, look at that number, okay, in Ethereum. BlackRock's moves predict the future, and they're betting big on Ethereum, okay? On the macro side, we want to look at global liquidity. Global liquidity is surging. China, Europe, US are printing money like there's no tomorrow. And this flood of cash is set to lift asset prices, including crypto, over the next 2 to 4 years. Plus, there's a buzz about a potential U.S. China trade deal. If that happens, it could supercharge the global economy, stocks, bonds, and yes, the entire crypto market. Bitcoin and Ethereum are primed to ride this wave. Now, before we wrap up Crypto Crew, I got to tell you about this. I want to make sure you join our free trading community. Just click this link right here, and you'll be taken to our trading community. It's totally free to join. We're dropping insane alpha and trading opportunities from breakout setups to long-term gems. We've got you covered. You want to follow our trades with a solid broker? Click on the link right here, okay? So check out our trusted broker right here for low fees, fast execution, perfect strategies. Join the crew, level up your trading, and let's stack those profits together, crew. So here's the play. Bitcoin itself breaking out of a symmetrical triangle. Watch for a close above 87,000 to confirm the breakout. If that happens, we're targeting 100,000. On the flip side, if we dip below the critical price of, say, 82,000, we might test the 78,000. Now, so keep your stop losses tight. Ethereum, all right. Ethereum, come on, man. Long term, this thing is headed much higher. Okay, so we got the ETF staking news on the horizon, and with the halving cycle right here in Bitcoin, global liquidity also increasing. We got everything primed for a big move. So that's it for today, Crypto Crew. Make sure you smash the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure always you trade with your head, not over it. Don't use the rent money to trade, okay? Borrow some money from your girlfriend or something. You know how that goes. Also, remember, always do your own research, and always, as a short-term trader, if you're playing that symmetrical triangle, if you're playing the symmetrical triangle, make sure that you enjoy the party, but dance near the door. Cheers.